The Oasis with George Michael and Faith. Plus heard Roxette.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to another day in my life. It's kind of a midweek excursion. Have a few things on my mind. Talk about some eclectic topics. One thing may not relate to the other, but they're all from my mind. But what a beautiful, beautiful Albuquerque day. We're heading towards spring in about a couple weeks, 3 weeks probably. But this is our winter, this year at least. But I'm starting to be able to walk a little bit now. My legs were so stiff for the last couple days that it was like walking on peg legs. But I took a bunch of Aleve, seems to work a little better than Tylenol for this. And put some ice on my legs, my shoulder. So I'm on the mend, hopefully. Always with the leaf blower. Just want to go for a peaceful walk and the leaf blowers but that's all right because they are needed. Get things cleaned up. That's actually one of the topics I wanted to talk about today. It was about timing. Is there perfect timing? Once in a while there is. But it's pretty rare. It's pretty funny how that works. We think we know what's going to happen, and we look forward to, in my case, looking forward to retirement in a couple of years. But who knows what's going to happen? In my mind, it's, I'm going to work, and last week is going to come up, and I'm going to put in my notice for retirement, make sure I have all my paperwork ready to go, and then I'm going to do what I do after that. But you never know. Things could happen. You just don't know. Now, a personal story, my dad, he stayed on where he worked for a good, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years longer than retirement age. And he was looking forward to spending time with my mom. So after he retired finally, in his 70s, my mom passes away about 2 months into his retirement. That's some bad timing. And it's just crazy, isn't it? And on top of that, they were within the year, less than a year to their 50th anniversary. Now, sometimes timing is perfect as far as traffic, or let's say you meet someone at a restaurant and you both get there at the same time. That's great, but sometimes it's really, really off. Kind of makes me think about, as soon as you wash your car after a long time, it rains the next day. How many of you have experienced that? I have. But you figure the car needed to be cleaned anyways, and rain doesn't make it too awful dirty. Sometimes it does. But it's funny how timing works in this world. Just taking a quick breather here, about mid-morning. Then at lunch I'm going to go walk around somewhere, try to find somewhere pleasant to walk and talk. Beautiful birds chirping sound. Love it. That's a good sign. That's a good omen. Now, the other thing that came up in this old brain of mine was I was watching a show on the History Channel, and I don't really know what it was because I was just kind of flipping through. They're talking about a civilization from 12,000 years ago. It's pretty interesting, and I thought, wow, 12,000 years ago. And I thought, wow, we are just a blip in time. We really are. People have been on this earth for a gazillion. I'm just going to say gazillion because I don't know. On this earth for many, many years. And we've all had a chance to live in the period that we lived in. So during this blip in our lives, no matter how long we live, oh, my throat is so dry. But it gives us a chance to enjoy life first. And secondly, to try to make it better in our own little way, in our own little corner. Because it's just a small period of time. Okay, out for a little walk. Now, I have come to this area before. I remember going over those bridges, and I remember saying, I'd like to take this way. Well, maybe some other time. And I ran out of time, so hopefully, still don't have a lot of time, but hopefully we'll see what's back in here. A lot of people out enjoying the beautiful day. Little breeze coming up, but that's all right. Talking about timing earlier. You can't mention timing without mentioning what I call the Truman Show. It still fascinates me. I get to a place I want to film. I'm getting ready to go, and all of a sudden the noise and the helicopters and the trucks and people walking by. Oh, well, that's all right. That's the world we live in. You just have to expect it. Feel a lot better about it. Now that way looks like just a regular bicycle trail. Try to make it a little more interesting by going up this dirt hill. Stickers. This guy's going for a jog uphill. Yeah, there's a nice view of the local mountains to the east of Albuquerque. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to get down in there, but it looks pretty rough. I might have to go all the way to this little right turn. Now, many times, including today, not feeling up to par, whatever my par is. But a lot of times I feel, and I've talked to my doctors about it, but a lot of times I feel really woozy and almost a dizziness, but more of just a wooziness. And the heart's doing some weird stuff and feel a little faint. and it's no fun. But what I found is, at least someone my age, what I say to myself to help my kind of get through the day is, I'm so thankful that I've made it to this age. I've been through a lot of years. I've been through a lot of things. Been through a lot of struggles and hurdles in life. And I'm just thankful I made it this far. If I don't make it till tomorrow, then at least I went and made it this far. I'm proud of myself. I just thank God that I've made it this far. It's a wonderful feeling. I hope to have many more years, but like I said, you don't know. So just try to enjoy what you can. That's a nice little area. I know it's probably swampland before you get to the big arroyo over here, but I like it. There's a lot of volcanic rock in here and a few trees. Something to look at. Give you a little shade. Throwing some shade my way. I used to have a running joke. Many places I go, I always say, well, look at that. You can see the volcanoes in the background. Nice little forest. Little forest in here. I guess you might call this a basin. Kind of looks like the other basins I've been into, where the water kind of fills up in a certain area. Interesting. I guess that's to slow the flow down. I was hoping not to step in this junk today, but I saw a bit of a mural or something over here. Of course, there's someone standing right there. Weird. Anyways, that's what I wanted to check out. Who would have thought I was going to be walking in a basin or a ditch today? Messing up my shoes. Now, last but not least, what I wanted to talk about today is, well, I always wonder, how would it be if I just now started my channel? What would I do? What would I do different? I'm looking for places not too muddy. And I thought, well, quite a few things, but at least I can offer, some advice, some tips to others that may want to start their own channel. I'm a very small channel, but I have a lot of experience in it, I think. Which way should I go? I'm always getting myself in trouble like this. Okay. Climb back up on one of the dirt roads here. Now, the first thing, you'd think it'd be number 2, but it's number 1, is decide, why do I want to create a channel, a YouTube channel? Is it for showing off your hobby? Is it showing off your expertise? Is it traveling? Is it to make money? And if it is to make money, then you have to do things a little bit different. First of all, you have to make things really exciting. You have to pay for those ads. You have to do these things that promote your channel really quick. Now, mine's organic. I have not ever advertised, paid for anything. Just all organic. I'm thinking about it. I do think about it quite often. Maybe after I'm doing this more of a full-time gig. But yeah, you have to think about that. And then after that, you have to figure out, how do I do it? Figure out all those little things about cameras and editing and how YouTube works and the algorithm and all that fun stuff. There's so many details, like the time of the day to post, how many times to post. You just have to figure that stuff out, whether it's just a hobby or you're trying to make some money. Got a school over here. Not sure what school that is. Got to get my bicycle fixed. Take it out on some of these trails. The weather is much better now. Interesting little contraption down here. Filters out the rubbish, maybe. Little dam over there. Well, it's not really a dam. It's more of a, I don't know what it's called. It's to slow the water down, I guess, so it doesn't flood. Well, I guess I should turn around, head back down the trail, and unfortunately get back to work. But I'm thankful I have a job. Many times I catch myself kicking myself, actually, for not starting this channel sooner. But who knows, maybe the timing was just right for me. I'm pretty proud of as far as I've come. Not near where I'd like to be. So many people, I listen to them and they go, yeah, I hit my first 100,000 in 3 months or something, you know. And it's, sometimes it's not that exciting of a channel. It's just kind of like what I do. But they must be doing something a lot better than I do. I do my best. But I'm sure there's things that I can change, I can make better. It's like the intro. I try to do an original intro every time. I think that makes me a little more unique. A lot of channels, they'll have the same logo, the same intro, music, what have you. But I like to do something different. Probably 98% of the time. Something I kind of like to do. I'm hoping it's appreciated. That's all I can say about that. As usual, I bit off a little bit more than I could chew as far as time. I don't have a lot of time on my lunch break. In fact, with my new job, I don't know, I might have to have a half-hour lunch. I may not be able to do as extensive as these midweek excursions, but I'll find a way around that. But this has been nice. I feel like I got some exercise. Hopefully it'll help my immune system, my health. Sun and exercise in moderation. It's got to help. Can't hurt, right? Well, who knows? But yeah, if you want to do a YouTube channel, I say go for it, especially if it's something that you're passionate about. It's a great way to communicate with people, to have people learn more about you and what you love to do, and who knows, maybe you'll make a few bucks like I do, or you might end up making millions like some of these YouTubers. What's that say, spam? You can't go anywhere without getting spammed. This guy's not spam, he's bread. He's what you put the spam on. Look at that beautiful texture. I find art in everything. Oh, it's getting a little tired here. Ants. Lots and lots of ants. Did you count them? How many ants were there? Well, folks, that's it for me. I've got to get run over here first, but then now I've got to get back to the office and climb this little hill here, walk through the stickers, spend a half hour getting the stickers off my shoes. And that's what I mean right there. As soon as I started my outro, 2 bicycles came. One behind me and one in front of me. Well, folks, as I was saying, time to get back. Thank you so much for watching. Trying to get my voice still working today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope more than anything that you got something out of what I said. I'm no expert in any field, but I enjoy talking to you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, week, month, and year. Take care. Bye now.